Imagine a world where winter never comes, a world of eternal sunshine, where harvests never fail and flowers bloom year-round. According to Greek mythology, this was the original state of the earth. It was a paradise presided over by Demeter, the powerful goddess of agriculture and the harvest. But this golden age ended not because of a war or a natural disaster, but because of a kidnapping born of obsession. Today we are exploring one of the most emotionally charged stories in all of myth, the abduction of Persephone. It is the story of a mother's earth-shattering grief, a daughter's forced maturity in the land of the dead, and the cosmic compromise that created the four seasons. How did a single pomegranate seed plunge the world into darkness? Let's find out. Welcome back to Legends and Lore. Persephone, the daughter of Demeter and Zeus, was the personification of innocent spring. One day, she was gathering flowers in the Vale of Nysa, accompanied by ocean nymphs. She saw a flower more beautiful than any she had ever seen, a narcissus planted there by Gaia as a trap. As she reached down to pluck it, the reality of the world tore apart. The earth split open with a deafening roar. From the chasm emerged a chariot of black iron, pulled by immortal, shadowy horses. Driving it was Hades, the brooding king of the Underworld. He had watched Persephone from afar and, with the secret permission of Zeus, decided to make her his queen. Before she could even scream, Hades snatched her into the chariot. The earth sealed shut behind them, leaving only crushed flowers to mark where the goddess of spring had vanished. Demeter heard her daughter's final cry echo over the mountains. When she rushed to the meadow, she found nothing. Grief tore through the goddess. For 9 days and 9 nights, she wandered the earth without eating, drinking, or bathing, carrying blazing torches to search the darkest corners of the world. Finally, Helios, the all-seeing sun god, told her the truth. Zeus had bartered their daughter away to his brother Hades. Demeter's sorrow turned into a cold, hard rage. If the gods would rob her of her child, she would rob the earth of its life. She withdrew her divine power from the soil. It was the first winter. Crops withered, seeds refused to sprout, and famine gripped humanity. The green world turned grey and brown. Demeter declared that the earth would remain dead until her daughter was returned to the light. While the world above froze, Persephone was trapped in the realm of the dead. At first, she was terrified, refusing food or comfort. But the myths are complex here. Hades, though a kidnapper, was not described as cruel to her once she was there. He treated her with the respect due a queen. Slowly, Persephone began to change. The innocent girl of the spring meadows had to adapt to a world of shadows, ghosts, and the stern judgment of souls. She was no longer just Demeter's daughter. She was becoming the formidable queen of the Underworld, a deity capable of ruling beside the king of death. Yet she still ached for the sun and her mother. She knew the rule of the fates. If you eat the food of the dead, you can never fully return to the living. Up above, humanity was dying. Zeus realized that if Demeter didn't relent, there would be no mortals left to worship the gods. He sent Hermes, the messenger god, down to the underworld with a command. Hades must release Persephone. Hades agreed to Zeus's order, but he was cunning. Before Persephone left to board Hermes' chariot, Hades offered her a parting gift, a pomegranate. Whether tricked, forced, or perhaps in a moment of realizing she now belonged to both worlds, Persephone ate a handful of the crimson seeds. When she was reunited with Demeter on the surface, the joy was short-lived. Demeter immediately sensed the food of the dead inside her daughter. The fates demanded a price. A divine compromise was struck. For every seed she had eaten, Persephone would spend 1 month in the underworld as Hades' queen. For the rest of the year, she would return to her mother in the sunlight. And so, the seasons were born. When Persephone returns to the surface, Demeter's joy brings the spring and summer. The earth blooms and provides. But when the time comes for Persephone to descend back to her dark throne, Demeter grieves again. The leaves fall, the air chills, and the earth sleeps through autumn and winter, waiting for the return of the queen. It is a beautiful, tragic reminder that life and death are inextricably linked in a continuous cycle. What do you think of Hades in this story? Was he a villain, or just a lonely god playing by ancient rules? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this myth, please like and subscribe to Legends and Lore Mythology. Stay curious. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video.